The Pool of Fuca hydroelectric station on the River Liffey in County Wicklow, Ireland. One of the natural sources of power Ireland has developed and on which it has depended for the last half-century. A peat-fired station on the peat bogs at Rode in County Offaly. But as demand for power continued to increase even faster than most European countries, Ireland, like the rest of the power-hungry world, turned more and more to oil. This is an electricity supply buoyed oil-fired power station at Great Island in County Wexford. Oil now provides 65% of Ireland's electricity. A nuclear power station at Stade near Hamburg, Germany, with an oil-fired station alongside it. Nuclear power is the energy source now being developed with a new urgency, as the oil crisis takes increasing toll of power users throughout the world. The station at Stade runs for 11 months on one loading, with a maximum capacity of 650 megawatts. It also feeds into the European grid across the Elbe to Scandinavia. The cost of production is lower than any oil or coal-fired station. In Europe, including the UK, nearly 70 nuclear stations are already in operation, and almost the same number are in construction or in the planning stage. Stade has been one of the nuclear power stations selected by the Irish Electricity Supply Board for special study. The generating hall with steam turbine. Irish engineers here to study technical and safety techniques. During the last 8 years, ESB engineers have undergone training in nuclear stations in the United Kingdom, the United States, Canada and Germany. The triplicated control systems and the fail-safe mechanisms make an accident virtually impossible. The reactor is under-pressurized to prevent any air leak. Entering the safety airlock chamber. Inside the active reactor on the nuclear charging bridge. Checking out on an electronic radiation measuring machine after leaving the reactor area. In Ireland, the site selected for the Republic's first nuclear power station was Carnsore Point in County Wexford. Test drillings for soil and rock samples confirmed a good foundation. Checking a core taken from the drill. Packing core samples to send away for analysis. Local fishermen assist engineers to check tidal currents. An engineer placing a marker. The drift of the markers is measured with sextants against fixes on shore. And of course, the selected site is in the center of the greatest load demand. Greenland white-fronted geese and gulls flying over the sloblands of the Wexford Wildfowl Reserve, an environmental and conservation problem that had to be taken into account in the development of the Carnsore Point project. Transmission lines will be routed away from the bird's flight path. The threatened ruins of the ancient St. Vogue oratory will be resited and restored. The program of investigation and instruction launched by the ESB also included the sites of 2 nuclear power stations at Biblis on the Rhine. In particular, to study the method used to ensure safe containment with concrete and steel. This is the reactor containment dome. One of the stations is already in commission. The 2 together will have a greater capacity than the total of all 29 Irish power stations. Nuclear fuel elements, each filled with enriched uranium pellets. The nuclear station at Obrichheim on the river Neckar in Germany. It's been in commission for 6 years and provides some idea what a nuclear station in Ireland might look like. Apart from vineyards, similar countryside to Ireland. And life in the area virtually unchanged with the coming of nuclear power. The children play safely as before. The potato harvesting and life in the fields goes on as for centuries past. The apples in no way affected by the nearby nuclear station. And the fish are reported to be bigger in the purified water outfall. The electric grid transmission switch station at Maynooth in County Kildare, west of Dublin, and the grid connecting to Northern Ireland. When Carnsore Point Nuclear Power Station is in commission, it will provide a substantial part of Ireland's energy needs, extending over the whole of Ireland, north and south, and making a big step forward towards energy self-sufficiency. And in a pollution-conscious world, nuclear power supplies power without smoke or fumes. And the water returned into sea or river will actually be cleaner in the future.